New Thought Media Network. We are a global broadcast network of positive music, media, and entertainment, inspiring humanity's evolution along the journey of enlightenment and creating a world of love, peace, empowerment, and prosperity for all. New Thought Media Network. Positively inspiring. We invite you to join our prayer broadcast every day at 8:15 a.m. and 8:15 p.m. Mountain Time. Send us your prayer requests or schedule a private prayer session by emailing prayer@ntmedia.org. And now, it's time to pray together. And hello again, dear ones. Dr. Robert with you here on a Sunday evening. It's 8:15 on the Mountain Time Zone, and that means it is time for our evening prayers. Wrapping up a long, beautiful Sunday celebration here. And some of you might know. If not, I'll let the cat. I'll specifically, in case my wife's watching, I will tell you that I'm going to let the cat out of the bag and remind everybody that today was our wedding anniversary. So yes, 22 years ago today, the most beautiful woman in the world said I do in front of a whole bunch of friends and family and official people. So we're celebrating our anniversary today. And grateful you could be with us for this. This is the wrap up. It's been a beautiful day, and I'm wrapping it up for the day. I'm heading off to bed, gonna get some sleep, and enjoy what's left. Thank you, Maria. Good to see you, dear one. Thanks for being with us. Appreciate you being a part of it. And folks, whether you're watching on YouTube or Facebook, wherever you might be watching, feel free to drop a comment and let us know you're out there. I don't know you're there unless I see a name on the screen. So and for those that might be watching on Facebook, do remember it's easier to find us, I think, over on YouTube, we get a little more interaction with people on YouTube these days than we do on Facebook. So consider joining us on YouTube and tune in from over there. Ronald Williams, there you go. Good to see you, sir. Peace and blessings to you as well on this beautiful Sunday evening. Get into our into Monday, the Monday programming later. But I also do want to remind you that we have a few different ways that you can engage with our team when it comes to the power of positive prayer. Now, remember, we're not here begging and beseeching or getting down on a bended knee and saying, oh, please, 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 bless me. This is an affirmation of truth as we know it. Sometimes leads to a revelation of truth. And yet we're constantly working with the truth. And there's a few ways you can work with our prayer team as well. If you're here on a live broadcast and you drop a comment in the comment box or the chat box and tell us what your prayer request is, we'll be happy to include that in my prayer here this evening. If you're watching at another time, you're also welcome to leave a request. It sometimes takes us a little longer to get notified and to find that request. But once we do, we add it to the whole team. Of course, you're welcome to email prayer@ntmedia.org and share your prayer request. That goes out to the whole team. And also, please do know that you're welcome to, if you'd like to have a more one-on-one personalized experience of affirmative prayer, all of our different prayer practitioners, myself included, we all work on private with what we call private sessions. So if you'd like to work with someone here on the team in a one-on-one situation, let us know. Send an email to the same email address, and we'll get you connected with whichever practitioner that might be. All right. It is a Sunday evening, and yes, Maria, pray for our country, the USA, and democracy. That has been one of our ongoing prayer requests around here. So thank you for speaking it out too, shouting it out in the chat box. And thank you for that, Ronald. Yes. 22 years today. Excited about that. So, all right, let's get into it. Let's get some prayer work going on. If you're in a safe enough space to close your eyes, I invite you to please do so. And join me in that prayer, in a recognition of the oneness, a recognition of the one power, the one presence, the one infinite intelligence that's moving and breathing and having its being as all of life, that one self-existent cause that is here and now taking on form and experience, knowing it'll abandon those forms and experience so that we may take on new form, new experience. Everyone, a divine emanation of God's life. No matter what's going on, no matter what it looks like, there is a oneness revealing itself, the one source of all, revealing itself perfectly. As my life, as your life, as all life. So it is in that we lift up this thing we call life. We lift up our recognition of the experience of this thing called life. And we step into a greater recognition, a greater understanding that everything's happening just as it must. And even though things may look a little dark or things may not look the way we seem, we must come back to that remembrance that there is something greater than ourselves that is happening here. So we lift up everyone in prayer. We lift up everyone in the concerns they may have for the U.S. government, for democracy on the land, and for those that are unlike what that or trying to do something different. We pray they may see the light. We pray that they come to a greater understanding of our oneness and our wholeness as well. For when we see the light, when we recognize the oneness, we are creating greatness. When we recognize and see the light of love, then we are bringing more light into the world. We are bringing more love into the world. And that is what I claim for each and every one that hears these words today. A recognition that we can bring more love, and that love will light the way and will cast out all the darkness. For it is not that there is darkness and light, there is simply light. And sometimes we forget to light the light. We forget to light the candle. We forget to turn on the switch. But as soon as we do, the darkness dissipates and the darkness is no more. So if we don't like what we're seeing in the world, then let's light a greater light. Let's light up a lamp of love. Let's light up a light of justice and equality, of inclusion and belonging. Light up ourselves as conduits of these truths, as the beacon by which these truths are announced. That we are one, that there is only one thing happening here. That thing is called God's life, and that life is perfect. There is that one life. That life is God's life, and that life is perfect. That life is your life, my life, all life, right now, in this moment and every moment. The oneness brings itself into a greater sense of being, into a greater expression of itself as you and as me. So wherever it may be that I wish to see change in the world, then I bring the light of truth to that change, to that experience. If I don't like what's going on, I bring the light of love and let the light of love sort it out. Let the light of love determine what is in the highest and the best. For my humanness is failing in that. I may see what I believe to be the highest and the best, and yet it is still once I get there that I know the truth. So we step into the truth moment by moment by moment by moment, day after day, week after week, year after year, stepping into that truth that says all is well, that truth that says God is in control, that truth that says I can get my bloated nothingness out of the divine circuits and witness the miracle that is the creative power, the creative force of the one, of God's life. One life, perfect life, God's life, my life, your life. It is all this and so much more. So I step into a greater experience this moment. I step into a greater recognition that there is nothing wrong and nothing broken in my world. It may seem that way. There may be things that look like It is horrible, no good, nasty, rotten day, and yet there is always a calling to our greatness. There is always an opportunity to go further. There is always an opportunity to shine the love light, to shine our love light into that darkness, to shine the light of love wherever we may go. Hold it out in front of us like a beacon, like a lantern in the midst of the darkness. We need not see it all. We just need to see 5 feet in front of us. And that is what the lantern of love, the light of love, does. It shows us what's right in front of us. And as long as we can say, yes, I love this too, then we move forward. And in that, we move forward step by step, 5 feet at a time, not seeing the end result, not seeing the whole picture, but knowing that what we see in front of us is just enough to love some more. And as we love, that love light grows stronger. The more we love, the stronger that light grows, and the further we are able to see. And that 5 feet becomes 10 feet, and that 10 feet becomes a decade, and that decade becomes years and years into the future, that we may see the truth of humanity evolving. We may see the greatness of humanity coming into form as my life, as your life, as all life. And we're right back where we started. There is one life. That life is God's life. That life is perfect. And that life is your life, my life right now. So I've come to that recognition, and with a grateful heart, I prepare to loose this word into the creative medium, into the universal law of creation, into that universal law that must take up this word and manifest and demonstrate, that cannot return this word void, cannot return this word absent. I release, I in a grateful heart, from that space of absolute gratitude, I release this word into that universal law, and I let it be. And if any word of this has resonated with you in any way, I invite you to join me in an affirmation of truth as we say together, and so it is. Mm-hmm. And so it is. Yes. 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 I know how to say that, Maria. I'm getting better. I'm going to keep working on it. Yes. Yeah, my Spanish is not that good, but we're going to get there, I promise. And my dearly beloved, we are the love and the light. We must be the love and the light and radiate that out even bigger and brighter. Yes. And again, a very happy anniversary to my beloved and beautiful wife, Laura. 22 years. That seems like a prayer answered, if you ask me. Yeah, definitely. Hey, folks, if you tonight is also, as we do every night, we invite you to be a part of the financial family and the financial givers that keep this ministry moving. Your financial contributions go a long, long way to keep this network on the air, help us to share this mighty message out with the people, and expose and share this with more and more people, so that they may step into their greatness, so that they may shine their light and their love light a whole bunch brighter as well. If you have the ability and you'd like to, please head on over to our website, ntmedia.org, drop a little something in the basket, as it were, and you'll get a thank you note from me. All right. I'm Dr. Robert. I got to get out of here for now. Let's wrap up the evening. We'll be back tomorrow morning, bright and early, 7 a.m. I'll be here with our Monday morning visioning, and of course, all of our normal programming, including morning prayers, which start at 8:15. So I'm going to get out of here for now. But until next time, I want to wish you peace and absolute richest blessings. Bye now. On behalf of everyone at New Thought Media Network, thank you for being a member of our virtual family. Your financial contributions help share the New Thought message with people from around the world. Please visit and contribute at www.ntmedia.org/donate. New Thought Media Network. Come be you. And please like, share, and subscribe. Until next time, peace and blessings.